Hi, I'm Alex Dodman, and this is my gaff. So this is the hallway, and when I first moved in, it had vomit coloured carpet all the way through, and it was stuck in like the 1970s. The stairs actually used to come out to about here. The door used to open up and there was no gap there. So to open up this space down here, I managed to find a carpenter who would put some new stairs in, and it cost 1,300 quid, which I thought was quite a good price, but it definitely opens up this area and makes it a lot better and more spacious. So once new stairs were put in, I coated them in some nice Danish oil, got some nice new carpet running through here. This wall over here used to have plaster on it, so that all came off when we got rid of all the plaster in the house. Cleaned up the bricks, angle grinded all the joints out, repointed it all, so it's kind of a nice feature wall as you walk in. Got this kind of feature radiator installed, so again it's another focal point as you walk in. There used to be a little cupboard under the stairs here, but I'll show you what's in there later. And there used to be a door through there to the utility room, but we closed that up, and again you'll see why. Haven't really done anything with the space under the stairs, so that's another project down the line that I need to do. That's the hallway. So just inside the hallway on the left, we have this door. Yeah, so this used to be the old kitchen, and it had units all running round here and round here, and had the cooker and stuff over there. So I ripped all of that out and decided to use this room as my office because it's kind of nicely separated off from the rest of the house, and I need somewhere to work. Like everyone else at the minute, I'm working from home, so this is my work setup. It's a little bit messy with the wires. So that's my work computer, and then over here I've got my personal computer, so that's where I edit all of my videos for my Instagram. Got a nice little organised whiteboard up there. This is a sofa bed, so then this room could also be a spare room if we have guests. Yeah, so I laid this carpet myself. I've got aircon running through the whole of the house, so this is the first room with the aircon in there. Thought I'd have a nice feature wall over the back in green, and the rest of it's just in white. I've got a TV up here I can watch when I'm sitting at my desk. I made this desk here out of some leftover timber that I had to make it fit in here. That's a kind of nice L-shaped desk, and then I had this nice desk that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and I made it all fit in. So I've got my personal computer over here and my work computer here, so it's a nice like office space. So this room's far from finished, so I want to make a nice unit up here, get rid of that, and make a nice kind of storage unit over there as well. So this is still work in progress. It's a lot better than it was, and that is the office. And up the stairs to the first main bedroom. So this is the main bedroom. It's quite a wide room. So I decided to build this massive bed, which I call the super bed. So what it is it's two king-size double beds stitched together. So I built this out of studwork timber, the frame. So the actual frame didn't cost me a lot at all. It probably cost less than 100 quid in wood. And then I got two mattresses to go on top of it. I built this when our second kid was born because like when kids are little, they jump in your bed every now and then. And as we had this wall opposite, I decided to build a projector box on the wall there because it's got a plug right behind there, because there was originally a TV up there. So I used the plug there and then just project straight onto this wall here. So we have a lot of movie nights and stuff in here. Over here, this was just a dead bit of space, and we originally had a chest of drawers in there, but I decided to build this kind of little, it's a bit of a walk-in wardrobe. You can walk down there, fucking hell, it's right messy there. I'll try and get a bit of a shot in there. That's just a bit of a walk-in wardrobe, using up the space in that gap. Got aircon in all four of the bedrooms upstairs. So when we ripped everything out on the upstairs, we reconfigured the whole of the upstairs. So this door over here never used to be there, so we cut that out and used part of what used to be an old bedroom through here, halved it and put an ensuite in, and that's half of an old bedroom through there. So yeah, projector, movie nights, shelves and stuff. Onto the second bedroom, which is Ali's bedroom. There's a bit of a story behind this room, because as you would have seen in some of my videos, I did build a slide bed in this section over here. So it took me like 3 months to build this slide bed and do the koala painting and the slide and everything and the starlights. I thought it was a great idea at the time. I thought Ali was going to love it as well, and she did love it, but it started getting to the point where she started to sleep more. It got too dangerous to sleep in there, and we didn't know how long it was going to go on for, so I had to rip it out, which was fucking painful because it took me so long, and I attached it all to the wall across the back, and I'd like fixed it all in, and it was really nice. She had a little cupboard down there, so we just got this second-hand bed off Facebook Marketplace that she sleeps in, and when she's old enough and she can decide what she properly wants, I'll build something else in here. But for now, she's just sleeping in this bed, but I I really miss the slide bed that used to be there, and it was very painful ripping it out, which has got cupboards and stuff, all this crap. This room here was the original family bathroom, so there used to be a bath over there and a toilet. It was probably about here, when on one of my videos, I'm about here, and you can see through all the walls, and you can see the old bathroom through there, where we ripped all the lard and plaster off. This used to be the family bathroom. There was a bath just down here, an old toilet over there, and that wall there was the back window that got blocked in, so that used to be the back of the house. It took quite a while to get rid of the smell in this room. I had to sand the floor quite a bit, had to fill in all the holes on the walls that the soil pipe used to go out there, and we had to smash in this window here, so that window didn't used to be there, so we built that in. Gutted out to rip out the slide bed, because she was sleepwalking, that had to come out, but in time, as she starts getting older, I'll build her something in there that she really wants, and that is Ali's bedroom. So coming out the two main bedrooms at the top of the stairs, this is where we started reconfiguring the hallway. So originally it had 2 bedrooms in this house, this one here, and there used to be one there, so there used to be a door there for it, and this was the bathroom. So that through there is the ensuite, and we decided to put a new stud wall in along here and build like a corridor down here. It's a nice little look. So this whole section up to that line was the old main bedroom. We halved it, so ensuite there, and we halved it. This used to be the main bedroom. We halved it there, the ensuite's there, and then we put the family bathroom in this section. So coming out the family bathroom, this is where the top of the extension started, and there's quite a lot of videos of me sorting out these 2 back bedrooms. So along here I put a stud wall, and I had to put the roof beams in above here. I made a loft up there. That all got signed off by building regs, but this was a complete mess. So there's a little office in that room, and this room through here is Eddie's bedroom. I laid the carpet myself in here. So all of this roof and stuff was all open before, and you can see the back of the old house. I filled all that in, got it plastered, plasterboarded and plastered. Now it's just a nice little sized bedroom, and you can see out the back of here. This used to be Ali's bedroom when we first moved in, and I built her a little bed. So next to Eddie's bedroom, there's this little office space. It's a little like right angle one, but at the minute we're just using that as an office. I laid the carpet in here. Yeah, built this stud wall. Let's go downstairs. So coming down the stairs, now walk through into this room, which is the front room. The before of this, it was a fucking mess. So the fire used to have an old gas fire in there, so we ripped all that out, took all the plaster off the wall, exposed this nice chimney breast, cleaned up all the bricks, angle grinded out all of the joints and got it all repointed so it looked nice and new. Over here, these were 2 bits of kind of dead space, so I built this shelving area. So as you can see, it's pretty busy with kids stuff in here. So I use these 2 dead bits of space next to the chimney breast to build some shelves and storage for the kids stuff. But it's not to my cup of tea, so hopefully one day when they grow up and move out, all this stuff will go and there'll be some nice like plants and stuff in there. Put some new tiles down here. Plan is to get a log burner in there, but that's another little project for the future. This is a little sofa area over here, so I've got the wiring all done really nicely. This conduit up here so it hides all the wires, so the TV just looks like it's hanging there with no messy wires. There's a decorating video of me decorating, putting a laser level round to put this paint in. So this used to be the back window that looked out into the garden, and this is where the extension starts. So we knocked out the window in there and then put this opening in there so it would feel like a kind of nice open plan kitchen area. So through here is the kitchen. So this kitchen, this is part of the new extension. So this is the downstairs part of the new extension. It's 5 meters long. And the story behind this kitchen is we wanted to have quite a high-end, nice-looking kitchen. It was really expensive, and they quoted me £3,500 to fit it for me. So that was one of the main savings that I did in this house by fitting this kitchen myself. It took me like 2 weeks doing it after work and the weekends to fit this. But fitting it myself, I saved £3,500. It was really difficult. There was no proper instructions for it. For example, over here, I had to cut these 2 sinkholes out just with a router, so that was really terrifying. And that took like an hour to cut each one of them out, so 2 hours overall. And I had to drill a hole in it in the worktop to fit the tap. So it was terrifying. So there's like the dishwasher, integrated fridge and stuff in there. Got the hobble put in. It was pretty terrifying trying to fit this, but it saved £3,500. I also put the floor down myself. That took 2 nights after work, just taking my time. That again probably saved loads of money as well. So this little door through here is the utility room that we blocked off from the other side. So this is the utility room. This is another room that needs a lot of work still. Made quite good use of the space. So I built this little cupboard up above the fridge. Slotted an extra fridge in there. Finish off this washing machine and tumble dry section, so I'm going to put some sliding doors along there. Over here, this used to be the little under the stairs cupboard that you could access in the hallway side. I blocked it off, put a door in there, and now it's this little downstairs toilet. I built that all out of old pallets that I sanded up and oiled. I saved loads of money in there. So all I really had to do in here was buy the toilet and the sink, and the rest of it was pretty cheap. Like, that's just old pipe work there that I made a little towel rail, toilet roll on the floor. The tiles were the same tiles that I used in the kitchen. That's a nice little use of the space, the downstairs toilet. So now we'll go outside. This is one of the best bits of the house, I reckon, because we wanted to get these bifold doors in here so we can open it out. We dug out this nice sunken patio because the garden kind of goes up in 3 levels now, which is quite a long sloping garden. So this was dug out nice and flat. There's quite a lot of story behind this patio area. I actually spent about 2 or 3 months putting a really nice patio down here. So it was a really nice hard patio. It looked lovely. I loved it, but it was impractical for the kids. We decided, especially for the summer, and so kids can have a nice time out there, to lay AstroTurf down. So I found some decent AstroTurf price on Facebook Marketplace, and I just laid Astro directly on top of the patio, and it does make it so soft, so the kids can run about out here and just make use of the space. I mean, laying the actual patio myself probably saved me again thousands and thousands of pounds instead of getting someone else to do it. Laying the AstroTurf as well, again, would have probably saved me thousands of pounds as well, because it wasn't difficult at all, and there's a video on my page about it. Over here, I built a little pergola. I built that for the Euros, to watch the Euros in, so I had a projector screen over there, so I was watching the games in there in the evening. The plan is to put some roof tiles on this, so this isn't finished yet. I want to put some kind of blinds and sides on here as well, and put a roof on it, and I'm going to put a TV up there instead of the projector. So there's a nice hot tub. Hot tub shop. That gets used a lot. Yeah, so I built this pizza oven. Hadn't really done any brickwork. You can probably see that by some of the bricks, but whatever. So this was a little dead bit of space just above the sleeper. It had some dead grass and stuff in. So I designed a nice little pizza oven thing that would fit in there. That there's a little gas store, because it's a gas pizza oven. Okay, so that took me a couple of months to build. I bought quite a lot of the materials quite cheap, but I did spend a bit of money on the bricks. I wanted to make the bricks look really nice. I got the roof tiles on Facebook Marketplace. But it's a good use of the space there, so you can stand, when that bench isn't there, move the bench out of the way, just stand there and cook the pizzas. This fence that all runs around, this gate here, and the gate over there, I put them in because when the kids are playing up in the garden, they don't launch themselves off and come flying out there, smash their face. And we put AstroTurf on the steps, so that's shot. There's the aircon units over there, so I've got that little thing built to house the aircon units so they don't look ugly. Right, let's go up the garden. It's a bit noisy out here because there's a bloody car wash at the back of mine. So there's a shot of the actual extension that we built. So this is the back of the house. It goes into the kitchen, so nice area to play, and then goes straight into the kitchen. Here's a little path that I built up the middle of the garden. So we go up to the swimming pool bit, which is a mess, but this used to be all old crappy patio stones. So I took them out and put this here, and it's actually nice and grippy as well, even when it's wet. That's going to get out of the way, and I'm hoping going to put some sort of climbing frame thing there, so that's work in progress. Here's a little herb garden that I built, so we've been growing some herbs, tomatoes and things. I just built this out of fence posts and used some old patio slabs in the middle, so it's just a nice little area behind the pizza oven, because it was a bit of dead space. Again, the grass wasn't really growing there, so to make use of it, I grew that there. I built that there, sorry. So to make use of this bit of it, so that's just a nice little area behind the pizza oven, making use of the dead space. So this is the garden section. I've got loads of plans for here that I haven't got round to yet, and now we're up into the highly debatable swimming pool section. So this bit at the back of the garden where I've sectioned it off, so I've put these sleepers in to section the garden off into 3 sections. So this is the top, that's the middle, and then there's the bottom bit with the AstroTurf. So this whole area up here, when I first moved in, was so overgrown, and all of this area up here was just dead. As you can see, that even now there's hardly any grass, well, there's no grass growing at all. There's all of these trees up here. I didn't really want to cut down because they look really nice, and it's a kind of nice shaded area, but there's a sun trap that comes from behind me into the pool at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Hence the reason I'm building the pool there. It looks a bit grim, but this is the pool at the minute. I've done the whole lot myself, all of the block work, it's all waterproof, rendered. I'm getting ready to put all the pipes in, so you need to vacuum it out because of that. This is a little plant room that I built that holds all of the filters and the pump for the swimming pool. So I need to hook all of that stuff up. So when I'm ready, this swimming pool project is quite hard, it's taken me quite a while. This whole area up here is going to be astroturfed. This top bit, there's going to be a section down here that I'm going to section it off. That top bit's all going to be astroturf, and there's going to be a nice step that goes flush with the pool, so it'll be like a nice flat bit where you can just walk straight into the pool. I'm going to build some storage over here and a little sauna, and then there's going to be a nice fence that runs all the way along here to cover that bit off. And down here in this section is going to be a nice seating area, maybe a little fire pit. So it's quite a big section up here. I think it's about 8 metres from here to that shed thing at the back. Once it's all done, it'll be nice. So yeah, it's still a lot of work in progress here, but we're getting there. This was a completely dead bit of area in this garden because of all the trees and stuff. So I cleared quite a bit of it out the back, and I built this gym slash workshop at the back. So this is 6 metres wide by 6 metre depth, so it's quite big. And it's a really good use of the space at the back here because it cuts off what's behind it as well, which is good. So you can't see it from the back of the garden. I need to finish this off again. I need to build some steps and stuff up here. There's still a lot of work still up here, but we're getting there. So I built these big sliding doors, the gym and workshop. So this is a little gym that I built at the back of the garden. It's all on decking, so I don't throw weights about crazily, but I got pretty much all of the equipment cheap off Facebook Marketplace secondhand. Just decked out this little area with some nice equipment. This was one of the first projects I did when I first moved in here, so I spent quite a bit on the timber and everything to build this because I wanted it nice and big at the back of the garden. It was originally, this whole building was a gym before, but I decided to section it off and build this little wall in the middle out of old bits of scrap wood that I had, and section it off and build a third of it as a workshop. So this little bit through here is my workshop. This is where I do little projects and stuff, like little projects on the go. Trying to fix this up at the minute. Built all of this storage, and it's just somewhere to keep all my tools and everything. So it's a nice little section at the back of the garden to have all this crap. I'm going to build a window in there so I can see out to the pool section. But yeah, this is the workshop slash gym. There's another little shot of the pool. This is going to be the whole pool area. It's quite a big area. I'm hoping to get a really good after shot of this when it's all done. So it's going to have some really nice, where the fence is going to be along there, there's going to be some really nice lights hanging up. All of the storage and sauna over here. I'm going to make the lighting up here really nice. As you can see, there's still quite a lot of work to do, so get out on my gaff.